Hello everybody and welcome back to CABT News. As you can tell, Colin has become a little different than he was the other day. Colin, can you inform us as to what happened?
Well, sadly, in the recent days since our last video, or day, I have become ill with the flat family virus. This virus causes me to not appear in person, but rather as a picture form on the screen. So I will still be here with you, fellow viewers, and throughout today's
And still
newscast.
just as dumb, yes.
Okay, so what is on today's agenda for our newscast today?
Well, today we'll be going over many different topics, but first of all, let's look at infrastructure. Colin, could you fill us in on the many different types of infrastructure projects that have been going on currently?
Well, currently we see a lot of businesses have closed their doors because of the coronavirus and the quarantine that is on the people in the United States. Well, the problem with this is the fact that, well, these companies are closing, which is going to harm the revenue of our nation. But, who cares about the American people? Wait, the Democrats don't care. But let's look at what the Republicans are doing to help the situation. We see Donald Trump has made some companies go into manufacturing medical equipment, which is a great way for the Republicans to win this next coming election. Trump, keep making America great.
Yes, we'll get into this later, but what we're seeing is that these businesses are actually seeing decreased revenue. Won't this make it harder overall for them to make an income if they're not able to work?
Well, yes, it would, and that's why their people are going to become in poverty more and more in the recent years. So you might want to find a new type of job.
With this, we probably should move into our next segment about the rescue plan fiasco. Now, as we know, the Senate is ran by the Republicans, which, as you said, are trying to get some stuff done. But what we've seen is that this rescue plan, or the $1 trillion that Trump is trying to put out, has actually been stalled inside of this part of the government. Colin, could you please elaborate on what's happening here?
The rescue plan being stalled?
Yes.
Well, the rescue plan being stalled is the main problem because what we see is going to give $1,000 to adults and $500 to children above the age of 12. So the main problem with this is it's being stalled because not only is it going to have a large impact on the debt burden the United States already faces, well, it's kind of impractical to think about because we're not going to actually have the funds for it.
Do you think this is a scam by Nancy Pelosi to further hurt Donald Trump in the end?
Oh, completely, yeah, because this is such a Democratic approach. A Republican president would never even think about going about this. So Nancy Pelosi is pulling a Gotham on Trump and just progressing her political agenda. So women power, am I right?
Yes. Now, let's move into our third segment, talking about a little helpful and more lightful topic, National Poetry Day. Colin, do you know of any poets?
I can't say that I know of any poets off my head, no.
I can't either. I mean, who reads poetry anymore? The people that read poetry are usually the ones that are too bored to do anything else. What we see is that National Poetry Day isn't really that big of a deal. Probably. No, I don't think anybody cares.
So, will coronavirus really have an impact on National Poetry Day?
Yeah, because, you can't have 11 people sharing their poetry together, or it's, a state of emergency.
I don't think they have to worry much about it, because I think it's more around 5 or 6. It's single digits that show up to this.
But they probably stay 6 feet away anyways, because they are insecure and very shy. So I bet you they don't even get that close anyways.
Yeah, yes, I concur with your reasoning. That was very, very diplomatic, yes.
What? We'll be right back after this message or 2, or 3, or 4. I don't know. I can't predict the commercial.
This kitchen is so hard to clean. If only there was an easier way.
Hi, I'm Derek Bum. Say goodbye to daily stains and dirty surfaces with new Kitchen Gun. This sink is filthy, but just 3 shots from Kitchen Gun and it sparkles like new. Look how it cleans this greasy hob. Goodbye, dirt! Grubby tiles! I love you, Kitchen Gun! Rusty taps! Bang, bang! You can even use it on the washing up! There, all clean again! New Kitchen Gun, now with laser sight and night vision for after dark clean.
All right, let's move into our fourth segment talking about the election. Now, this is going to become a very big deal in the upcoming months due to the fact that we see our two frontrunners right now, Joe Biden and Bernie Sanders, are going neck and neck to try to get the Democratic nomination. Colin, who do you think has the best chance to win this nomination?
I think Joe Biden's going to win on the fact that Bernie Sanders is probably going to get coronavirus.
Yes, and Bernie Sanders overall has taken some approaches to try to get more votes, such as giving out coronavirus relief. Do you think this could help him in the end to get more votes, Colin?
Well, it might help him, but if he's giving out this relief, he might want to give himself some, because once again, he's not going to, even if he gets the election, he's going to die probably halfway through office, and then we're just going to have a vice president.
He is at a higher risk because he is older. Do you think that they will make Bernie Sanders take a coronavirus test?
Most likely, yeah. I think all people over the age of 55 should take it just for their health and safety. But Bernie Sanders, being of the age that he is, he should definitely take at least 5 of those tests.
We'll be right back after a word from LeBron Lames.
Alright guys, it's Jabon Lames here, back with another top-notch basketball video to help you guys get sporty when there are no competitive sports.
Alright, let's move into our fifth and final segment where we'll be talking about a coronavirus update. As we already stated, Sanders was helping with coronavirus relief, but what we're seeing is that this relief is short-lived, and that in Washington alone, they've seen 94 coronavirus deaths. Colin, do you think there is going to be a way to curb this pandemic?
But what we need to look at is what exactly caused the coronavirus. Sean, can you elaborate more?
Well, what we see is that there are many speculations circling what did cause the coronavirus. There are some sensible ones saying that this was a virus that broke out of a lab, and then you get some more crazy ones saying that it was caused because someone ate bat soup. What we see is that nobody really knows the cause. So, what are some safety tips people can continue to keep in order to be safe?
Well, since coronavirus is caused by 5G evolution internet, we need to actually stay away from the internet more and more because it is exactly what is killing us in these times.
Obviously, every mother out there told us all along that the internet would kill us, and little did we know it was true.
Now we're all repenting for our sins and hoping Mother will save us.
Mother knows best, Mother knows best. All right, as we close up today, Colin, do you have any final statements?
Any more statements? I would like to remind everybody that today is an anarchist civilization, and to get if you want what you want, simply take it from the beginning and don't let that old lady that needs toilet paper step in your ways. And thank you for joining us for another episode of CABT News. Come back tomorrow and join us for more updates.
Midnight.